Hello, beautiful people. So I always say you never really know someone until you have seen them angry. And Mars is the planet that reveals this insight. So in this video, we're gonna go over Aries and how knowing this Mars placement can reveal the truth behind what you will be dealing with if you happen to have the pleasure of being in a relationship with someone that has Mars in Aries. I will be covering how they behave when they're angry, where they stand when it comes to their willpower in terms of their ambition and working towards their goals, and the oh so important topic of how they behave when it comes to physical intimacy. So no more wasting time. Here's the truth behind Aries in the Mars position. Let's go. Okay, so let's jump right into it. So when it comes to someone that has Mars in Aries, when they get angry, you can count on a few things. First, they are very impulsive. So when that anger is triggered, you will know it. They will act out and express how they're feeling and why. Now, this could be a positive thing because at least you always know where you stand with them and you don't have to speculate. There's nothing worse than being in a relationship with someone and having to guess how they feel. So in this way, it's great. The negative thing about it is they can go from 0 to 100 in about a millisecond, which can seem to be pretty dramatic. And it really doesn't leave any space for conversation or communication on their way to that breaking point. It just happens. Once they express their emotions though, they let it go just as quickly as it came on. So they don't really hold grudges or feelings of resentment for very long, but they are very clear on what they want in the moment. And if they get it, great, problem solved. But if they don't, that explosion just grows and grows and grows. So when you're in a situation with someone that has Mars in Aries and they've been triggered and you're witnessing the explosion, don't try and tell them to calm down. It is a waste of your time and theirs. It's best if you just ask them, what is it that you need in order to feel better? If you've been watching my channel for a while, you know that I'm all about solution-oriented communication, and this is definitely the best way to go when you are dealing with someone that has Mars in Aries. Now, their explosion can appear dramatic and even a little scary if you're the type of person that's a bit more subdued when it comes to expressing your emotions. But like I said, at least you'll know exactly how they feel and why. So regardless of how sweet, lovable, and logical someone is, if they have Mars in Aries, be ready for a quick shift and a bit of an explosion that is physically expressive when they're angry. But if you get to the solution, you will be good to go. Also, when communicating with them, make sure to be direct. Don't expect them to take a hint or to read the signs or read between the lines. They aren't into puzzles and they don't want a relationship with the Riddler. Keep it real, keep it direct, and you will have their respect and in turn their devotion. Now, when it comes to their willpower, meaning how they will be when it comes to working as a couple towards a goal and how they will handle their ambitions, someone with Mars in Aries is actually very ambitious and very excited about goals and achieving those goals. So you'll never have to worry about them being lazy or leaving you to handle everything on your own. But it's important to know that they are much better starters than they are finishers. So if you're the type that is great at the long game, then you two will be a great match because they will start off in the best way possible, full of energy, big ideas, working hard to get things done. But this does much of the time fizzle out. So look at it this way. If you're in a relationship with them, look at any goals that the two of you have together as a relay, and just know that you're with someone that runs a fantastic first leg. But then you have to take the baton and keep the momentum going. So like I said, they're great starters, not the best finishers, but they are helpful along the way. Just know that you get the best part of them in the beginning. I'm not saying that they're just gonna leave you hanging completely, but the excitement and enthusiasm that they had in the beginning isn't going to sustain itself necessarily. But they are definitely goal-oriented and excited about new undertakings and challenges, and they are super competitive and will do what they can to win. So this is also very reassuring when you're in a relationship with them because you will know if the two of you come up against some challenges in the relationship, you have a fighter on your hands that will work with you to overcome whatever you two are facing. They will be a bit of a know-it-all in the process and expect you to go along with things their way, and they can be impatient, but you can at least be confident in the fact that they are strong, powerful, confident, and they usually produce pretty good results in a pretty short amount of time. Now, when the lights go down, this is what you can expect. Well, first, they are all about being spontaneous and unrestricted. So don't try to schedule it with them because they will see you as a weirdo and they definitely won't find that idea attractive. So spontaneity is the key. They also love the feeling of you giving into them because because it makes them feel irresistible, which is how everybody wants to feel. We all want to feel irresistible, but someone with Mars in Aries is especially turned on by the idea that you just can't say no to them because they are that enticing. And when it comes to the part of their body that when touched results in strong arousal, that would be their head. So you can't go wrong with giving them a head massage or running your fingers through their hair or grabbing their face. And they like a bit of aggression and drama, and touching anywhere in that area will yield positive results. They can also be a bit impatient, so if you're big on extended foreplay sessions, then maybe someone with Mars in Aries isn't for you because they pretty much like to get directly to the point. Their physical expression is pure, sincere, very enthusiastic, but not always constant. They'll be more on again, off again with their attraction and with being in the mood. This is also one of the reasons that it's best to go with the spontaneous approach. Now you can count on them to initiate, so at least you don't have to really risk rejection. And when they are in the mood, you will for sure know it. And it's good to know that their desires are very much rooted in physicality. They like to see what they'll be working with, and that turns them on. So if you're the shy type, you won't get much excitement from them. They like someone who is confident and a bit of a free spirit when it comes to how you feel about your body. So overall, the experience may not be a marathon of magic, but it's going to be a very pleasurable, physically engaging, extremely passionate, extended sprint. Now, when it comes to someone with Mars in Aries and who they're most compatible with, it's pretty much the same as sun sign compatibility or moon sign compatibility, and you can get a deeper analysis of that breakdown in my compatibility videos. So if you want that detailed explanation, be sure to check those out. But as a quick reminder, here are the best matches for Aries energy: Sagittarius, Aquarius, Leo, and Gemini. And the signs that can work with Aries, but it will be tricky at times, these signs are Pisces, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, and dating another Aries. And the most challenging matches for Aries would be Cancer, Scorpio, and Libra. Now, when it comes to the physical attraction, Libra and Aries will initially have a strong attraction because they're polar opposites, and as we know, opposites attract. But that's where it ends because opposites, when they're angry, have a very hard road to travel in terms of seeing eye to eye when it comes to resolution. And by the way, having Mars in Aries is an extremely powerful placement for someone's chart because Mars is the ruling planet of Aries, meaning this placement will have a very heavy influence in their overall personality. So there you have it, the truth behind someone with Mars in Aries and what you can expect from them in a relationship. I really hope you all enjoyed this information. If you did, please hit that like button. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I would love to hear if you've had any experiences with someone that has Mars in Aries and what that was like. Thanks so much for taking the time to come and hang out with me. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video.